$10,000, kid. That's more money than your father ever saw at once. Just sign the line and I'll handle the business side of your little code.
Honestly, Marcus, you should be thanking my dad. Look at your shoes. You can't even afford a decent meal, yet you're acting like you're Steve Jobs. Don't let your ego keep you in the gutter.
This contract gives you 90% ownership, all future patents, and the right to fire me from my own company. This isn't an investment. It's a kidnapping. You ungrateful brat! Do you know how many geniuses die in basements because they were too proud to take a check? You're a nobody from nowhere. I would rather be a nobody who owns himself than a somebody who is owned by you.
Enjoy the bus ride home, Marcus. My dad was your only exit from poverty, and you just slammed the door.
A vulture sees your hunger and expects you to trade your wings for a meal. He doesn't realize that hunger is what makes you fly higher. I worked 16 hours a day. 8 for the warehouse to pay for the servers. 8 for the code to pay for my freedom. The best way to handle a predator is to wait until he runs out of prey. Mr. Code, thank you for seeing us. We heard your firm is the one buying the Sterling Group debt. We just need a little time to restructure.
Marcus! It's been so long. I always knew you had it in you. Remember that day at the club? I was just trying to motivate you.
I remember the contract. It's sitting in my archive as a case study on predatory failure. Please, Marcus, this company is my life's work. Give us a deal, anything. The offer is $0. I am not buying your company. I am seizing the assets you used as collateral for the loans my firm now owns.
You're a monster! You're doing this just to hurt my father because of a conversation from 10 years ago. You're just as petty as we thought.
I am not acting on emotion. I am acting on mathematics. Your father spent 30 years acquiring companies he didn't understand, using debt he couldn't service. He was a vulture who forgot how to hunt. I gave you an opportunity. I was going to make you a star. You offered me $10,000 for 90% of $1 trillion vision. You weren't offering an opportunity. You were trying to buy a slave before he realized he was a king.
Please, Marcus, we have nowhere else to go. My dad is an old man. At least let us keep the house in the Hamptons.
The Hamptons estate was the first asset I liquidated this morning. A high-value man does not subsidize the luxury of people who mocked his struggle. You're heartless, you're a robot. I am a builder. I spent a decade in the warehouse while you were on yachts. I have no empathy for a man who loses his empire because he was too busy looking for his next victim.
I'll do anything. I can work for you. I'll be your assistant, Marcus. Just don't throw us out.
A woman who mocks a man in his gray hoodie and begs him in his navy suit is a woman who has no character. You are a finish line picker. And my firm has no openings for spectators. The audit is concluded. You are both permanently evicted from this building and my memory.
You'll be alone forever. No one will ever love a man as cold as you.
A king is never alone when he is in his own kingdom. I am exactly where I work to be. When you are broke, the world will try to convince you that you are desperate. They will try to buy your future for the price of a used car. They will tell you that you are being difficult or stubborn because you refuse to be exploited. But sovereignty is the only thing that cannot be rebought once it is sold. I chose the grind, so I could own the results. A high-value man does not build for the applause of the people who doubted him. He builds to prove to the man in the warehouse that his sacrifice was worth it. The warehouse is where the empire was actually born. This office is just where I collect the rent. Never sell your vision to a predator. Protect your mind. Enforce the boundaries. Protect the peace. Hold the frame. And peacefully walk away.